What's up, y'all? It's Timmy, and today I'm going to be taking you to Seward, Alaska, where we're going to be hanging a bunch of flyers up around town on my one wheel, and I'll tell you why. So let's get to it. Welcome to Truck House Live, baby. Today I'm in Seward, Alaska, and the reason is because the driving school that I work for is coming to Seward on a company fishing trip, and we're gonna all be down here, and the DMV in Seward has been shut down for 1.5 years from COVID. You have not been able to take a driving test to get your driver's license in Seward. So we're gonna offer testing to the community of Seward for 1 day only, the day after our fishing trip. And the only way to get the word out is to put a ton of flyers up around town. So that's what's going on. So I had to drive about 2.5 hours south of Anchorage one way to hang up about 50 of these flyers all over town. And I'm gonna try to hang up the flyers using my one wheel, because Seward is a pretty small town and I'll be able to zip around and hang them up pretty easy. So let's go check out Seward. Here we go. Old school seat belt. You don't see these seat belts anymore. It's like a shoulder belt and a lap belt separate. It's pretty crazy. And for those that haven't seen this vehicle, this is my $600 1990 Toyota Corolla. It's a push button 4-wheel drive, super rare. It's not all-wheel drive, it's actually push button 4-wheel drive, so one wheel in the front always works and one wheel in the rear at the same time. It's pretty sweet. And it only has 150,000 miles on it. I bought this car for $600 from a little awesome Korean lady, and it only had 120,000 miles on it at the time. So I have put 35,000 miles in this car and it hasn't had the first problem. It's pretty incredible. And so let's go head into town. All right, there's the grocery store. I just dropped a flyer off there. That was my first one. So we're on our way. Let's hit this gas station next. It's hard to film and do things one-handed sometimes, but that's how you get the shots. Okay, let's go see if this gas station's got a place to hang a flyer. So right now I'm working my way into Seward, so I'm stopping at kind of all the places in the outskirts, and we're gonna hit this gas station up. And basically all the places I'm stopping in, I'm talking to the people at the counter, letting them know that the driving school is gonna be doing testing in Seward for 1 day only. You can tell this is a fishing town. This guy's all set up in front of us to go slay some halibut and whatnot. And so we're gonna see if they have a place to hang a flyer here at Chinook's. This is probably one of the best brunches in Seward right here. Pretty delicious, so let's go see if they get a spot to hang one. And never mind, they are closed right now, so that's not gonna work. Let's hit the road again. This is kind of the main strip along the ocean here. And this is probably mostly tourist around here, so I'm not gonna focus too hard. Maybe we'll put one up in the hardware store there. And that's hilarious. So I just stopped right here at the True Hardware, like the Ace Hardware place, little tool shop. And I tried to see if they had a place to hang the flyer up in there, and they didn't. The boss won't let him. The dude working behind the counter was in his mid-20s, and I showed him what we were doing, that we're doing road testing, and he freaked out. He was stoked because he actually needed to do a road test to get his license. So that's funny. So he took a picture of the flyer with his cell phone. So he said he's definitely gonna be there to take a road test that day. So we got one already. Maybe we'll come back down here to the boat ramp and let you guys check it out, but there's a lot of hotels and a lot of tourists in this area. And so now we're coming up into downtown Seward. This is like downtown Seward. So I'll probably go on and park the car up here, and I think I'm just gonna start one-wheeling around downtown and trying to drop these flyers off everywhere. That way I'm not stopping the car every few feet. I think the one wheel is just gonna be the way to go. And yeah, there's a lot of tourists down here, but there's also a lot of locals down here too. Here we are, downtown Seward. I found a spot right here on the ocean, right downtown. So I'm gonna park the car and we're gonna go jump in the one wheel, which is sitting right there. I feel like that'll be a faster way to get the flyers hung up instead of parking all over the place with the car. And let's go do it. Make sure our one wheel is connected to the app here. Cool, 99% battery. Let's hit it. I think let's go start with the Sea Life Center down here, first place. I don't know if you guys have a place to hang flyers anywhere or not. We're doing our driver's ed. We're doing driver's license testing here just for one day. This DMV's been closed for a year and a half. Okay. But we're trying to get the word out to the community if like anybody needs a driver's license, you know. Okay. And I know you guys need it down here because DMV is still closed up, you know. We will be there. Yeah, totally. Yeah, so that's it. That's like so one day only. I'm just trying to let the community know that I work for a driver's ed school in Anchorage. We're coming down for a company mission trip and doing driver's license testing like one day only. I know the DMV's been shut down like a year and a half. So if you know anyone that needs a driver's license, we're just trying to let the community know. I would hang this at Safeway and the post office. Yeah, hit Safeway. I haven't been in the post office yet. Post office. Where's that one? All right. Yeah. Good deal. Have a good day, man. Hey, you too. Pretty successful so far. Fire chief's gonna help get the word out a little bit. Senior center, look all closed, maybe not. I'll let them know. Ugh. Seemed like a pretty appropriate place to hang one. Onward. I just dropped one off at the laundromat back there, so pretty successful. I think I put up about 25 flyers so far, going pretty well. Oh, buddy. That's all right. I feel like she's gonna keep following me. What? That was cool. I just swung by Seward Properties, a realtor agency, however you pronounce that. They were stoked. They're gonna help spread the word, and they mentioned for me to get on the community Facebook page and try to post on there too. That's a pretty receptive way to get some feedback. Anyhow, cool. I'm super glad I came down here. It's been productive so far. We're gonna find the post office. I don't know where it is, but this is the fire department chief said to go to the post office. The Yukon. That's an awesome bar. Band's played shows there a couple times. Oh god. That's not gonna work. All right, we must find this elusive post office. I think it's one street over to the left. Some nice fancy places up in here too. Man, I wonder if half of these are bed and breakfast. It's like a little public gazebo day use area. Oh, so this is where we're camping out at driver's ed, right at this park. Looks like we got a skate park to mess around on. Sweet, there she is, post office. Doing pretty good. I've put almost all my flyers up, driven about 5.5 miles in the board around Seward, so getting her done. I've still got to find that coffee shop though. It's my last stop. Just dropped off a flyer in the coffee shop, finally found it. I'm still pretty jacked from coffee this morning though, so I'm not gonna have another cup right now. So we're pretty much done in downtown Seward. I put a flyer everywhere that I can, so I'm gonna head down to the kind of the tourist port and just put my leftover flyers there just for fun. Put a few more miles in the Onewheel here. No change of plans. We're gonna go check out this pretty cool waterfall right down the road really quick, since we're right downtown already. It's a beast of a waterfall, probably 50-footer. Me and a buddy actually came down here and like looked at actually running this thing a long time ago in kayaks, but it's just way too shallow. You can literally see the water hitting a rock at the base. Other than that, you could probably run it in a kayak. It goes out in the ocean. Speaking of kayak, some sea kayakers out there now. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, normally I wear a helmet and wrist guards and all that one-wheeling, but I'm going really slow today and getting off the one wheel a lot. So I'm going at a speed where I could run off of the one wheel if anything happens. So that's why I'm not helmeting it up. For some stupid reason, when I parked the car, I didn't want to carry my wallet because I had all this stuff in my pocket because I didn't bring a backpack. And I just took my credit cards, just 2 credit cards out of my wallet, and took my ID out, put it in my pocket, in the same pocket as my cell phone. Unfortunately, I just went to check my cell phone a minute ago to check the battery level of the Onewheel, and when I pulled it out, credit card and my ID fell out of my pocket. I found both of them, but one of my other credit cards fell out somewhere else. And the only time I checked my phone was on the sidewalk and inside of the coffee shop. So hopefully I can find that credit card. So now we're going on a wild goose chase. I feel like an idiot. I don't know how I did that. Hopefully it's up here though. Well guys, epic fail. The coffee shop did not have my lost credit card. So one more place, maybe on the street where I pulled my phone out, and other than that, it's gone. Let's go see if we can find it. So if I'm really lucky, I remember pulling my phone out to check the battery level on this sidewalk here, but that was solid 45 minutes ago. So if anyone's walked the sidewalk, their credit card's gone. Yeah, credit card's gone. I checked both places that I checked my phone to check the battery level on the Onewheel, and no luck, it's gone. Yeah, so I just canceled their credit card and ordered a new one. You guys know how that is when you lose your credit card. You gotta call like all the places that you have auto pay on and cancel all that. It's a freaking pain, but anyhow, I'm gonna head back to the car. We're done. So I'm back at the car. Successful mission, got all of the flyers distributed at businesses all around Seward, but I lost my credit card, so, but still been a good day overall. Well guys, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my content. I do videos at least once a week. And we'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.